Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada, and welcome to my January 2021 haul. It's going to take a while to get used to saying and writing 21. So, as usual, grab yourself a drink and possibly something to snack on. Sit back, put your feet up, and let's get ready for my haul. As usual, it's a combination of mostly books, but an amount of supplies. And I also have here stuff, quite a few items that I've ordered months ago, and they all came in this month, so I have nothing waiting to come from overseas anymore. So let's get down to it. The first thing I want to show you is the Doll 133 pencil sharpener. This is a treasure. I have actually been using it all month. Usually I like to put my haul stuff aside and use it after I've done my video, but I could not wait to use this little guy, and it is absolutely fantastic. So far it's taken every single pencil I've put in it and it has sharpened it marvelously. So I can highly recommend one of these. I guess the only type of pencil I haven't tried it on is a pastels, but I've got a couple of those hanging around, so I'll try them out one day. So yeah, that may be the best thing I got this month. So next we're coming up to a few items that my sister sent to me. I know there's a bit here. I'm not sure if there's others mixed in with the other piles, but the first one is a book here called Color the Okanagan for the Love of Art and Wine. Naramata Bench Wine Country, a coloring book. Illustrated by Joy Whitley Siska Kiss. And obviously this is a local coloring book from, well, not local here, but local to Naramata County. And it's single-sided. It's got wonderful pictures to color and is a lovely coloring book. All the books that I show you today will have flips done of them, but if you want to see one sooner rather than later, let me know down in the comments. Next up is a jumbo color Christmas coloring book. This is quite large and it's got large pictures in it, but it will be fun. It says stickers included. Woohoo! Look at all those Christmas stickers. Got that. I guess I might as well put that on the bottom of the pile. Then there's a postcard, a book here called Henna Mindy Designs, 30 coloring postcards. Now, I kind of want to get into coloring postcards, so this is pretty cool. I like doing my mandalas and my paisley, swirly kind of patterns in here. Next up, I really like this. It's called Pocket Coloring Book, and there's 80 sheets, and it's by Vision Street. So it's got this little elastic here, and the pictures, single-sided again. It's a Christmas book, and it's got lovely little illustrations in it. This will be really fun to do. Yeah, get this one out for Christmas in July. Then I got Art with Edge, and I finally got the other zombie book. I have the other one, This one is called Zombie Days. And this is just absolutely cool. I love these Art with Edge books, but they're a little bit harder to come by in Canada. And we got this one, Pixel Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Creatures. This is going to be a fun one to add to my collection. It's not exactly color by number, but it's color by picture. So here you go. You have your picture up here, and then you copy it by coloring it in down below. And at the bottom it tells you what each one is. This is a kid's book, but it's an interesting book to add to my collection, which will go with my color by number books. Then she also picked me up these books. Let's see, there's two of them here that are paint with water, and they're really nice books. They're made by Dolfino, which I don't know, they're made in India, but I don't know where the company Dolfino is from. But they're really nice quality books. So they're single-sided, and what I think would be really interesting to do with these is to lightly color them in with a paintbrush and water, like gently, not using too much water, and then to try and go over it by shading it in with pencil. I think these might turn out really nice. I need to get myself a couple that aren't Christmas so I can try it sooner rather than later. And then this is pretty awesome. This is Art with Edge Epic Color Quest. And it hasn't been opened. So it has 3 different kits in it. So it's a 40-piece art collection. It has 2 vanishing numbers pages plus 5 vanish markers, 2 slick pick pages plus 10 color effects markers, 2 pop art pages plus 5 pop art markers, and it also has 14 Art with Edge pages on top of that. So this is going to be really interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll have a... Oh, here we go. We get a better look of it at the back. Yeah, the markers are going to be interesting. Yeah, this is really cool. I'll have to do one of these pictures for the coloring chat. Now, I've been buying PDFs. And what I do is I print, if they're large, and this one was 38 pages, so I printed 2 pictures to a sheet, and I do it front and back, and I use this as a guide so that when I want to color a picture, I look on here and then I go print the page out on good quality paper. So this one here is Deborah Muller's new A Gothic Valentine. So I will be coloring in this starting right away. Have the latest Mystery Colors magazine, which I'm really thrilled to see them do. Dinosaurs. It's so nice for them to get away from animals. I think they've done enough of that. So this one is really cool. Look at the colors. You know, I really don't have a thing for dinosaurs at all, but I have lately been wanting to color them because I've realized I can color them any color I want. They don't have to be green and brown. They can be like purple and yellow and whatever color. And I'm delighted to have the latest mythographic. I had this pre-ordered. It is Fabiana Attanasio's latest book. And I believe that we're up to date with this one. So Frozen Fantasies, an artist's coloring book of winter wonderlands. So I've seen pictures done in this one, and it is beautiful. I like Fabiana's, oh, I just saw this one today. I like Fabiana's illustrations better than Joseph's because they're less busy. You can see what's going on in these pictures. Joseph's are like, there's quite a lot there, and sometimes you can't make out what it is before you start coloring. Well, you know what it is, but you can't tell the whole scene until they're colored. So yeah, lucky to have that. So there's a few more coming out. We've got Joseph. Joseph comes back, and she's got one coming out about flowers, which I am totally on board for. And then we've got a new artist coming up. Can't remember her name because I've never heard of her. So a trip to the dollar store gave me a couple more of my presentation books to put my PDF pages in. So I'll start a supplies pile over there. Coloring Book Cafe came out with a new mandala book, and I had to have it. Winter mandalas, and these are really nice. They're fairly easy, basic, but they've got a lot of them have pictures in them, and I love picture mandalas. As long as the picture is incorporated in the mandala. Not too crazy about the circles that have a complete coloring picture in them. And then a little, like, camellias, picture mandalas. Not 100% crazy about those. Yeah, I love this. Dollar store also picked these up. Glitterazzi glitter markers. I tried a couple of these. Do I have any suitable paper? Don't know. Let's go to the back of my book here. So these are, and these came from Dollarama, the Canadian dollar store. They're called Glitterazzi, and they're by Ink. INC. So let's take my favorite color here, a lime green. So these are, oh yeah, they're pump pens. So, though it's not actually paint that comes out of them. Then you have to prime it. This is one I've tried before. And yeah, it's definitely glittery. I don't know if there's enough there for you to catch the glitter of or not. Yeah, I think it's showing. They're pretty glittery. So those will be fun to use. Okay. Let's keep that on hand in case I need it again. So I got a colorless blender, and this went on quite a journey because it came from overseas somewhere, which I didn't know when I ordered it. I thought it was coming from the States because I ordered it the same time as I ordered my pan pastels off of .com. And I had to wait about a month before it arrived. But then, as it was getting close to the order date, I got that message that your item is not going to be delivered on time, blah blah blah, and then it kept giving that message, and then eventually it said if you don't receive your order by such and such a date, which was like 3 weeks away, then you can claim a return. So 2 days before that date came, this arrived, and they put it in an envelope. It was just in an envelope, not even a padded envelope. It was a brown craft envelope, and I thought, I got it, and I knew what it was because I could feel it, and I'm like, oh my God, please God, don't let it be smashed, because I was just positive it was going to be powder. There wasn't a thing done to it. It's totally perfect. So that was a miracle. This just arrived today. Was the last thing I was waiting for. And that was Coloring Book Cafe's latest book, Easy Flowers. I think they have one that just came out today. That's a Valentine's one, so this isn't exactly their latest. So this is Easy Flowers, and I love doing flower pictures, so I thought this would be fun to do for some relaxing flowers. So, nice book. Next book my son sent me, and it's Color Origami. And the subject is fauna, 60 animals and birds to color and fold. So this is really cool. It is. So this one there's a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And I have to tell you, I suck at origami. But I'm going to give it a go. I'll probably do this in a color and chat. So it tells you how to fold your piece of paper into the finished object. So step by step. And then here's your page to color with the fold lines on it. So you color this first. And you get, it said you get 3 to 4 pages to do. So I've got 2 different patterns, and then they repeat again. So you can do 4 of these. So if I have trouble folding the first one, I'm going to try it again. And then you get further into the book at the back, and then I don't know if I'll be able to do these ones. But who knows? So this one's a rooster. And folding instructions, and then there's your page. Look at all the fold lines. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's got 1, 2, it's got 3 pages of the same design, it looks like. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Watch for this to come up in one of my, maybe even my next vlog. So the next thing is I bought the PDF of Henna Lynns Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays, and I'm working on this month, so there's a couple pages missing. But what I do is same thing here. This has a detailed picture and a basic picture, and I've printed these out to a page so that I can pick which one I'm going to do and then print it out on good paper. So this is a good way to keep my PDFs. This doesn't belong here. Alright. Book in the wrong place. Then I picked up Jen Racine's newest book, and this is the Modern Cottage collection. Got a couple of pictures on the background. On the back. And I haven't colored in this one yet, but this is great. This book is great for my Jen Racine coloring. Nikki Colors Jen Racine we had this month, which went really well. I'm really pleased that a lot of people enjoyed themselves with that color along. Then I finally got this book. I have been waiting months for this to come. This is The Magical City by Lizzie Mary Cullen. So now I have all her books which are in print. And that's The Magical City and The Magical Journey, and is the other one called Magical Christmas? So those are the only 3 that are still in print, but I have a feeling that they're going out of print because this keeps coming and go. Well, actually, I had to get this from Europe, so yeah, that's not a good sign. It was a new book, so happy to have that. I think this one looks a little bit more tamer than The Journey. So I think I might start with a picture in that one. Okay, so next I got an order from Book Outlet. Oh, so let me lift it up here. So my order was a couple of dollars away from the free shipping. So I added this, and I had absolutely no idea what it was. And this is what I got. I heart baby animals. I had no idea what it was going to be, because it didn't say giant coloring pad on the listing. It just said I heart baby animals. So I was gonna throw this away, or not throw it away, sorry. I was going to put this in the thrift store pile, but it's this color by color, I guess it's being called now. Is it Kira Schersch something? Just came out with a color by color book, and when that came out I thought, oh my goodness, I have this one, so maybe I will give it a try. Get out the crayons, or I could use my alcohol markers on this part and do the background in crayons, which is something I do in my color by number books, because I don't like to waste my alcohol markers on backgrounds. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to that and just give it a try, and we'll see. Then I love catacorns and other magical mashups. So this is just really cute pictures of animals with horns on them. And they have little words on the back of the page for children to read, but I'm just considering these pages as single-sided, so I can use my alcohol markers on them. They're cute little pages. Nothing wrong. A slothicorn. Cute. Then I also got, this is a big book. I never manage to get the Mandala books that come out on Book Outlet. I will see them, and usually I look and then I come back later. It's not too often that I just go and look and see what they have and grab them up real quick. So I always miss out on getting the Mandala books. So I was happy to get this one, Mystical Mandalas. And it is single-sided. Can you believe that? I was thrilled about that. And there's a wide variety of different kinds of mandalas in here. I assume that they are stock images. It's by Chartwell Books. And it doesn't say that they're stock images. A lot of publishers do say that, but no, it doesn't say in here. Over 100. So yeah, pleased I got that. And then the reason I placed this order was because a couple of books on my wish list came up. And that is Splendid Cities, part of the Color Your Way to Calm. This is by Rosie Goodwin. There are a few of her books that I want. One which is out of print that I'm keeping my eye out for. But this was the second most wanted one that I had, Splendid Cities. I love coloring buildings and villages and that kind of stuff. So this really, really interested me. So, really pleased to have that. That was on my wish list. Now this next one has been on my wish list, off my wish list, on, off, on, off. And I've also seen it at Book Outlet before but didn't buy it. So this time I finally bought it. I've seen flip-throughs of it many times. But I like Mythical Beasts so much It's just that these are Zen doodly, but I figure I've learned how to color these without coloring in every little pattern on them. So I think I will be able to manage. And one thing I think is really cool about these is that they have a little bit of color on them in the backgrounds. So this has got some wind, got a little bit of leaves up there. This has got it standing on a rock, and so on. So, good book there. And then this was the other one that was on my wish list. This is part of the Color Your Way to Calm series, Secret London, and it's again by Rosie Goodwin. So there is one called Secret Tokyo, which is by a different person, and I don't think it really turns my crank, as they say, but this definitely does. I love London stuff, and the red mailboxes and telephone boxes. I love those. So here's the books in the Color Your Way around the world. There's Splendid Cities, Secret Tokyo, Secret Paris, and Secret New York. So I don't have any of these three. Then this book I've seen on there for a very long time and just kind of passed it up because it was a Christian book. And so I thought it was just going to be, you know, lots of quotes and, you know, some swirly stuff and whatever. But I found a flip through of it and I really, really liked it. It has these kinds of pictures. And then it's got some that are finer lined. So it's basically just kind of Zen doodly animals, but they're not overly done. They're not really intricate. So I thought it was nice. Yeah. So there we go, Wonders of Creation. Oh, and this is illustrated by Cindy Wilde and Pimlada Fuapradit. And the last book is another one that I added to make my total go up to free shipping. And I've seen I've seen flip-throughs of this, and I've seen a couple of pictures colored in it. So I figured it was a good one. American Road Trip. And this is the kind of thing I like, you know, these scenes of villages and towns and things. And the pictures are also done in such a way that I can color them in any colors I want. Like this reminds me of Lizzie Cullen. Yeah, a lot of these pictures do actually. So that's going to be fun to color. Alright, guys, where are we? Okay, we're almost at the half-hour mark. I'm just going to take a sip here. Okay. I'm just going to have to get this stuff out. Oops. Oh dear. Okay. I forgot this was here. I would have been looking for it soon. So anyways, I'm almost out of the paper I use for markers. And this is it here. I told you about this in, not my last vlog, but the one before that, I think. Someone asked me what paper I used. So this is the marker paper. It's for laser printers only, but it's a HP Premium 32 pound, 100 brightness, 163 whiteness, 8.5 by 11, and there's two sizes. You can get 250, which I get, or you can get a whole ream of 500 pages. I don't need that because it takes me a while to print out that many marker pages. Okay, and I got a refill for my mono eraser. There's two in here, I believe. Yeah, there's two in here. I have the, is it in here? Oh no, it must be in the pencil case. So I have the rectangle one. I really like it, so I got myself some refills. Then Rachel Mintz had a buy 3 get 3. So oh yeah, here we go. I think there's 6 here. Okay, there should be. So this was in the PDF section. So I got Cuteness Sweet Grayscale coloring book. My printer was acting up when I printed this out, but these are just review pages for me. They're printed on copy paper, and they're absolutely adorable pictures done in grayscale, so I can't wait to do some of these. My heads needed cleaning. But yeah, so I'll print those out on nice paper when I want to color them. This just helps me pick a picture. Then I got La Petite Naive line art coloring book, and this is adorable as well. So this one I printed out double, 2 pages per. So they're all of this woman or young lady, and the activities that she goes about doing. Like this one here. They're whimsical, you know. Here's the, I don't know if you can, here, let's put it here so you can see it better. So here she is in bed with 3 comforters on top of her and 3 cats on top of that. She's holding up her dress, which is filled with water, and there's a boat in there. Here she is with her back to us. Looks like she's on the beach with headphones on. And here she's on a trip with all her luggage and cat, riding on an elephant. So these are adorable. I don't know if you guys want me to flip these or not, because this is the kind of pictures I'll be showing you, but I would zoom in on them as close as I could so that you could see the image as well. Uh-oh, I've messed up my book now. Oh no, this goes here, my title, yeah, okay. There we are. Then I got Occult Women, Mysterious Portraits, Beautiful Shaman, Witchcraft, and Dark Spiritual Faces of Fantasy. So these are just really cool portraits of interesting women. There's a lot of black in them, and I like that. I will most likely do these in mixed media. I like this one right here. She looks like she's a shaman or something, and she's holding a teddy bear or a teddy bunny. So yeah, there's that one. Now this next one, I think it belongs to the same series as La Petite. This one is called Single Girl. Happy line art, optimistic sketches of cute girl, her cat, and friends. So again, these are just images of a girl and her cat, and they're whimsical. Like that, the snow angel. Here she is. She's holding her dress. She's holding her dress up the same way that that girl with the boat in there was wearing. Yeah, I definitely think this is the same artist. Though of course they're stock images and it doesn't tell us who the artist is. But that's to be expected. That's why the price of these books are so good. And now that's only 5. 1, 2, 3. No, there's only 4. I must still have 2 to print out. Or they're... No, they're not somewhere else. Okay, so then I picked up Heather Valentin's latest book, as far as I know. I haven't looked in the last week or so, but these are, is it called Kokoshi? Yeah, they're Kokoshi, oh yeah, here we are, Kokoshi Dolls. And so they're all different flowers. So this is a lotus Kokoshi doll, stargazer lily, snowdrop, and so on. Oh, this one's got a snapdragon. It has a dragon in it. That's cool. Sunflower. So again, these are on copy paper. I'll print them out on good paper when I'm going to color one. And then I went and got these. They were, I can't remember how much they were, but they were a good price for, how many are in here? So 48, it doesn't say. Oh, here we are. This is the front. Yeah, 48. These are just felt tip markers, and felt tip pens are really hard to come by on Amazon Canada or in stores even. So these are really, I don't know how long they're going to last, but I've tried them out and they're nice and juicy, and it's a really nice presentation. I've reordered them into the order I like. When I got them, they were in color families, sort of, but then they had these ones were all mixed up. But here, let's take my favorite color again, the lime green, and I'll show you. So yeah, they work nicely. They've got a really nice nib on them. I can't do, they're a large felt tip on there. So it doesn't say in the listing or on the front, but these are by Fifio. And I have a couple of other products by them that I ordered off of AliExpress, and I've been really pleased with them. I have a set of gel crayons by them, and they're really good. So I'm hoping these will last long enough to cover their cost. Then we have, is this, oh no, there's another box after this. So then we have, I picked up the last book by Ellie Fowler. I was able to pick up the first 3 books on Book Outlet, but I couldn't get this one, so I ordered it off of Amazon at retail price. But I just absolutely love her books. I can't wait to start coloring in them. They have quotes, which I usually wasn't very fond of, but these are literary quotes, and I'm a book person, So, yeah. Look at this, a ladybug mandala. Little bunnies. It reminds me of Joanna Basford, but at a simpler level. Yeah, I love this. And the cover is all textured, and each one of her books has gold foil. Well, not gold, but has foiling. This one is green. Then I am at the point where I need to start getting a backup set of my Black Widows. I currently need the Cobra and the actual Black Widow spider ones the most, so I picked up this one. Time for me to have another sip. Now, I have been wanting to try these for a long time. And this is Zebra's set of fine liners. And what I like about them is that they're a 0.8 nib. Most fine liners, well, pretty much all of them are 0.4, which is half the size, and some are even 0.3. Now, I've got plenty of those kinds of fine liners, but a 0.8 would be wonderful to work with. Now, I haven't reordered these into color, but I think I'm going to keep them in this envelope for the time being. I can get it to fold back on itself. Sheesh. So it's a set of 24, and let's get my favorite. Well, they don't have my favorite color. Okay, let's go with red. So they're short when you look at them this way, and I thought, ooh, that's going to be uncomfortable to use, but they post, and it makes it a regular sized pen. So look at that. I don't know if you can see the nib, but it is twice the size of your normal fine liner, though it's still fine. Let's get out our pad of paper again. So you can color in easier with the fatter nib here without getting as many spaces in your work. I have a tough time coloring with the fine liners, but they're really nice. It's nice vivid color there. So they feel good. They're not scratchy. It's nice and soft. I could do a swatching of those if anybody is interested. It wouldn't take long. So I'm starting to pick up Tabitha Goodrich books. So I've got a couple already, and I decided to get this one next, Main Street. And everybody knows what this looks like. Don't need to do any more with that. And then I finally got this book. It's been on my wish list since before it came out, but here it is. Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. Finally have my own copy of this book. So just, everybody's seen this a million times. I haven't had a good flip through of it yet, but yeah, I love it. This is going to be my favorite book of hers, I can tell. I got it a bit scratched up here, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because it would end up getting scratched up anyways from use. And then this is a series of books that I've been eyeing for quite a while, and I decided to take the plunge again with England since I'm familiar with that, being a British born myself. So I decided to check it out and see what it's like. Now the paper's nice. It's much thicker than Creative Haven. It's not card, but it's definitely going to be nice. It's got some nice tooth to it as well. So So basically, you can consider these single-sided. It's got a brief little blurb about what the picture is you're looking at. But if you use alcohol markers, they're transparent, so you'll be able to read this anyways, as long as you're not doing black or navy over that. So yeah, they have Greece, Italy, Paris, or Greece, Italy, France, and Croatia. I desperately want to get the Croatia one next. I didn't want to get it first because I have no idea what Croatia looks like, but I had no idea what the book was going to look like. So I got the one I was more familiar with first, because those are the two I really wanted. And this is a larger book too. I think this is even larger than an A4. Oh no, I think this is an A4. Yep. So it's just a little bit narrower than a normal book, and it's just a little bit taller than a 8.5 by 11. So yeah, pleased I got that, and we'll be seeing the Croatia one in the not too distant future. And then I picked up some of these, which you've seen already, and they're the folders that I'm putting my PDFs in. They're called LType Folders, I guess. The rest of it's not on the label. But yeah, these weren't very expensive. I got a pack of 22. But I wanted the L-type because the L-type is sealed on two sides. So here's your folder, and normally you have this part sealed and you can open this back and forwards. But this has one side sealed as well, so your pages don't fall out. And you can do it this way or this way or this way, and your pages aren't going to fall out because the two sides are sealed. So yeah, so they came in a assortment of colors. I think I've used up 2 colors already. I've got 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, no, I've got, what, 4 colors left. Alright, so now we're down to the last box. And this was an Amazon order here. Oh, let me take them out of the box. Okay, so the first book is Mythical Creatures by Stramina Tusuzova. Well, that's difficult to say. And she has a couple other books out too that I'm gonna be getting in the near future because I really like her work. So isn't this nice? So each one has a mythological person. Here's an elf. I don't know if this could be the trickster because this looks like it might be a native, and the raven. Wolves. Elf. I don't know, what's it called? Mythical Creatures. Yeah, I don't know how mythical that is. Unless it's Mother Earth. Oh yeah, here we have a guy with horns. Woman with horns. Yeah. That's a lady in the lake, I think. Yeah, so I just absolutely love these pictures. The art is stunning. So she's got one on animals, and then the other one is a Christmas mandala. So yeah. Then I got the second collection of Tabitha Barnett's work, so now I have them all. She has a black. She has a midnight edition, which is a collection of fan favorite or her picks of all her black pages. And then she has collection 1, which goes up to her first, I think it's her first 24 books. And this one is from her last 24 books, as well as 13 never before published pages. So this goes up to about maybe 5 books ago that this came out. So then I think I'm going to be collecting the books that I want that come after this one. And I couldn't pass up this. This is my first Ava Brown. Sorry. Whoops. Okay, I almost had a tripod accident there. Okay, so this is my first Ava Brown book, and Chibi Girls 2 Grayscale. I couldn't pass this up. This is awesome. It's a little darker than Jade Summer, but it's got the bold lines. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coloring this. I don't understand why they didn't grayscale their first one. So yeah, I believe this has 2 sets of pages. What's it say? Oh, it doesn't say anywhere that there's 2 sets of pages, but oh, is that black line an indication? Oh yeah, here we are. They have a page telling you. And there is a PDF code at the back of the book. But I don't print out grayscale. I always buy the books for grayscale. And then here's a new author, which is becoming one of my favorites. And her name is Sassy Cook, but she goes by Sassy Coloring. And this, you'll remember I got her latest book, Wondrous Women, a few months ago, and decided to pick up a couple more. Oh, I have one of her books, Fantasy, I think it is, that my sister sent me duplicate pages of. So this is Sassy Sweethearts, and I'm not sure if there's duplicates in here or not, but just look at these girls. Aren't they adorable? Yeah, adorable. Does it say on the back? 40 new hand-drawn images with over 40 bonus pages. What does that mean? Yeah, I'll have to do a flip through of this and let you know if there's duplicate pages or not. And then got this one, Myth and Magic, and these books here are a little bit of collections of themes. So Myth and Magic is 40 hand-drawn images. You'll find my personal take on all things mythical and magical. Oh, Tegan's Garden. Shark. Oh, look at the little fairy in there. Oh. Oh, this is, oh, okay. It says on the back who it is. That's Shirk. This is the new baby. Oh, it's a dragon. Home Sweet Home. Yeah, look, I haven't taken a flip through this one yet. Yeah, I like this. I really like her work. And then another author who I have fallen in love with is Sherry Baldy. This has 2 sets of 25 pages. And this is her newest book. Oh, she has one book newer than this, but it's about reindeer. Winter Reindeer or something. This was the newest one when I bought it. So this is Urban Girls. So I believe she puts her, yeah, she puts her duplicates back to back in her books. Aren't they adorable? Slouch socks. Yeah. Absolutely adorable. So, that, my friends, is that. So, I won't be long finishing up here because we're just going to make an hour. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching that haul and that you found some things that were new to you. And in the meantime, I will see you. Let's see, when's this going up? Yeah, I guess I'm going to see you on Monday when you watch my vlog. So, in the meantime, bye-bye!